Yo, what's up? Here's a review for the 2022 movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. So, before I get started with this review, I want to most definitely say don't watch a trailer before you go into this movie. If you have not seen this movie, don't finish this review, bookmark it, save it for later. Don't watch any trailers and try to get away from the hype or sound surrounding this movie. I think it would be a dope idea if you just go in as fresh and as just empty and away from all the hype as can be. This movie was hyped up a lot for me, which I don't think it took away anything, but I do think people will get a better experience if you know nothing about this movie. But go watch that and come back to this review. But as far as this review goes, this is a review to Everything Everywhere All at Once starring Michelle Yeoh, and this is a movie that I'm about to spoil right now. And this is a movie that I thought was really good. It stars Michelle Yeoh, and she plays a Chinese immigrant who came to America while she was, I think she was either a young adult or a late teenager, and she came with her boyfriend who later turned husband. They bought a laundry mat out here, and in the process of buying that laundry mat, they kind of had a daughter, and their lives just virtually went nowhere. She's still there at the beginning of the movie, and her daughter is disconnected from her. Her husband is on the verge of trying to get a divorce with her. And she just doesn't know what to really do with her life. She's trying to figure everything out. They go to a tax agent where that's being played by oh, if I didn't say this, the movie star Michelle Yeoh, but they go to a tax agent played by Jamie Lee Curtis, and Jamie Lee Curtis is trying to help them figure out their taxes, also being kind of an asshole in the process. But yeah, the movie starts from there, and I really enjoyed this movie. I wouldn't say I like loved it, best movie all the time, no, like nothing like that, but I thought this was one of the most definitely the best movies that came out this year, and just a really good, interesting, creative, and just fun movie to watch all together. I thought Michelle Yeoh did a great job in this role, especially with everything that was going on with the multiversal stuff. So from just how they set it up, how it fluctuated, how everything with the characters, and how she was just playing these different characters or different versions of her, and they all kind of felt different in some way. I think she did such a good job with that. I would say for the most part, a lot of the characters did. You have, I'm gonna butcher this dude's name, Ken Hu Kwan, I think his name, but he plays Wong in the movie. That's the dude who was the young Asian kid in the I want to say it was the I think it was Goonies, right? Goonies and Yep, Goonies and Indiana Jones. So yeah, he played the young Asian kid in those movies, and he did a really good job at playing his two kind of multiversal characters here. You also had Stephanie, I'm not gonna butcher her name, but Joy Wong in here. She plays the character Joy Wong, and she played the daughter in here, and she was pretty good as well. I wasn't in love with her character. She was kind of one of the things that I didn't really love about the movie, even though I thought she was good here. You also have James Hong, who plays Gong Gong. He was very funny here. There's this one scene where everything is going crazy inside the tax office, and they're trying to figure out where he is, and he's in an office somewhere going through a bunch of puddings and just licking through them with his hands and stuff. I thought that was very funny, but this movie has some very fun things in it. The way they flip through all the universes, the way they set it up, and how they were using a lot of those things. This movie very much to me felt like the Jim Carrey movie. Was it Sunshine or Spotless Mind or something like that? It felt a little bit like that. Of course, there's parallels to Doctor Strange here as well, with that being a multiversal movie. But for me, this movie encapsulated a lot of the Community TV show overall, to where how they were playing with a lot of the characters and just the world aspects of everything, especially just how they were playing with the multiversal things there, and the budget of the show Community kind of mirrored this one too, and how they used everything that they had. And even though the movie is an A24 movie and it's probably low budget, they were able to use all the things that they had to make this movie, which I thought was really dope. There's parts in here where they some of the budget doesn't work for them, but for the most part, they do really good with this movie and everything that they're trying to do. As far as the multiversal stuff, I thought that it was better than what they did in Doctor Strange. Even though I really like Doctor Strange, here it really feels like multiversal. It feels like you're getting this woman in Michelle Yeoh and her different characters, and where they're being pushed to, and all these different things, and how it has to bring in back on her and try to help her figure herself out and figure out that everything that's going on with her. I thought that the way all the different universes looked was very fun. I didn't love them all. Like there was one with hot dog fingers, or the one with the rocks with the googly eyes. The hot dog fingers I didn't like at all. I thought it, as funny as the joke it was, it went on for way too long, and it kind of started to feel like it was having more importance to the movie than it needed to. Which I was like, I wasn't loving this joke, and this universe was like, it could have been like a 1 minute joke and I could have never seen it again. The googly eye rocks ones, it was interesting, the dialogue that was going on, but that scene lasted a little bit too long for me. But everything else, like the universe where she's an actress and a superstar, that one was very, very good. I'm not sure if this was a different universe, but the one where she's a martial artist, that was a really, really good one, and it led into a lot of the martial arts in this movie and everything they were doing, especially one of the martial arts scenes, which doesn't have nothing to do with, I don't think, that universe, but there's one where Wong is, her husband, is having this beginning martial arts scenes with a fanny pack, which the fighting in that one was really, really funny and really, really good. I didn't love the sound effects in that one. The punches and impacts of the fanny pack didn't snap and didn't hit well enough for me. The martial arts was great, but it's just the sound effects. I thought that was kind of a thing throughout the movie. The sound effects just didn't. I didn't love them. They didn't have that snap or that punch to me. Which, I'm a connoisseur of martial arts films, so you gotta really have that hit. You gotta really have that punch to a hit when it hits somebody's face, especially once he puts the rocks into the fanny pack. Like, you want that really drive and that hit to really come through. So yeah, all that was fun, and just the martial arts through the entire movie was still really, really good and really well done. Cinematography was good as well, and I love the way they used the sceneries and everything that they were doing, especially since most of the movie takes place inside of this one building. So they did a really good job with that as well. The thing that I surprisingly love most about this movie is the more heartfelt family moments. I really enjoyed the movie towards the end, where it's just Michelle Yeoh's character and Stephanie, the Joy Wong character, her daughter, just having this conversation about how messed up their lives are, and how the mom's life, because of her dad, because of everything around them, just totally got out of hand, and just, she's messed up with everything, and it bled into her daughter. And the daughter is kind of feeling the same way, to where she has no direction. She's kind of fumbling through everywhere. The mom's not accepting the daughter for who she is, and that the daughter is gay, and she has a partner whose, I think, partner was either non-binary or recognized themselves as a he. But yeah, she has a different partner, and the mom is having problems with accepting that or getting in front of their grandpa with that. So yeah, that was a lot of stuff that was going on with that. I really love those moments where she's talking to her husband about the divorce and everything, or when she's trying to figure out her own self and why she's such a failure at so many things, and who's to blame for that. Is she to blame her dad, or is she to blame herself? Like, all that was really, really good, and just the kind of trauma of family dynamics that was going throughout this whole movie and how they're dealing with it. I thought that was really, really dope. The movie kind of ends with this where the whole idea is that they're putting everything into this bagel, and that causes a bunch of mischief and everything like that, and it causes a black hole that's trying to suck up all the universes. That was very, very interesting. And I like the way that was done. There was other multiverses in here that bled into those type of themes, into what that was doing, which I enjoyed all of that too. But just overall, I thought this was a really, really fun movie, really, really creative, and it's just dope to see more movies that are taking not just Asian actors and actresses and putting them into this forefront on screen, but doing it with English and everything like that, and giving us that real kind of Chinese and American sensibilities to everything, and just mixing those so well. This movie did that so damn well. Even though I didn't love everything in this movie, I thought this movie was still very fun to watch, very entertaining, and did exactly what it needed to do in this time allotted. I probably would have loved if they cut off about 30 minutes here and kind of edited a little bit of stuff here and there, but everything else about this movie is phenomenal. And Michelle Yeoh is just, she's really, really good. I'm happy she's getting the spotlight for herself. Even the guy from Goonies, I can't say his name, but Ken Hong Kwan, or whatever you say it, he's really, really good here. So yeah, this is a good cast, good movie. I just had so much fun with this. I'm at a probably 3.5 to maybe 4 stars out of 5 for this. I'm probably a little bit closer to 4, to tell you the truth, but this is a good movie. I had so much fun with it, and I'm gonna watch it again when it comes on VOD. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's my review for Everything Everywhere All at Once. I'm out of here, and Peace.